You're gonna see a tree.
Hold on.
What?
Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa! No one's ever gonna fucking believe me.
Third Phase of Moon, Blake Cousins breaking news radio show tonight. Wow, I think this is going to be a big, I know this is going to be a big event. Let me reword this. This is something that is breaking news, and people need to wake up that something big went down or over Los Angeles, even spotted in Arizona, as far as San Francisco, California, lit up of something huge over the skies, captured by thousands of people. We're going to be going over videos, photographs submitted from the people granted rights to Third Phase Moon. We're not just going to go out and rip off people's footage of this event. We want to give credit where credit's due. We got a lot of callers in tonight, a lot of video and photographic evidence you're going to be witnessing. Welcome to Third Phase of Moon, the event, what went down in Los Angeles on the 7th, 2015. This month, the world woke up that we might not be alone. We want to get everybody's opinions, whether this is military or something maybe extraterrestrial, or maybe extraterrestrial involvement, should I say. Let's get to it. We're going to get into callers real fast. We're going to go down the line, and then we'll be getting back to everybody to get their situation and what they saw. Right away, I want to start off, get people's names, where they were when they witnessed this, and then a quick description of what they saw and their opinion, whether this is extraterrestrial or are you going to believe what the military and the major media tells you what this is. 714, you're live, Third Phase of Moon.
Hello?
Yep, you're live. Your name?
Okay, my name is Andrew.
Andrew, thanks for calling in. Tell us, where were you when you saw this?
I was in Huntington Beach, traveling to go eat with my girlfriend.
What time?
This is right around 6 o'clock.
Okay, what you witnessed in the sky, I'm going to give everybody's description of this, but extraterrestrial, or you're going to believe what the major media is telling you what this is?
I'm definitely not believing what the media is saying about it, but as far as is it extraterrestrial or not, that's not something I can really say, because it was really a UFO. Like, just could not tell exactly what it was.
We're going to get back to you. We want to get everybody's testimony, but I want to bring in everybody that's calling in to introduce themselves. Tell us what your name, where are you calling from? When did you see this? Extraterrestrial, or you're going to believe what the major media tells what you to believe? 707, you're on. What's your name?
Alberto.
Alberto, oh, okay, cool. Thanks for calling in, man. Tell us your opinion, extraterrestrial, or do you believe what the major media is telling you? That this is some kind of rocket?
This is definitely a UFO.
Okay, got it. Well, we'll be getting back to you, man. Thanks for calling in. Are we getting the names on this? Okay, good. Let's get to area code 323. I know we got a submitter of some video evidence to us right here at Third Phase Moon. Quickly, tell us your name and where did you capture this event?
My name is Robert Bingham. People around the world know me as a summoner. And I captured this coming out of the Pasadena Paseo Mall. And I stated, I think, believed on your radio show that this fall was going to be disclosure by the terrestrials around the world. And that they were going to show themselves, because people that believe that the government's going to show it, that ain't never going to happen. The terrestrials themselves are showing you that it's going to happen.
And Robert Bingham captured something incredible. Some of the best documentation of the event. I know there's a lot out there, but Robert Bingham captured it really good. And I don't even have to ask him whether this is extraterrestrial or not. I know what his answer is. We're going to be getting back to Robert and his more description and reaction. 602, you're live, Third Phase of Moon. Where are you calling from?
Thank you for the time.
No problem.
Name's Vaughn Bingham. I'm actually on the other side of Arizona, so I'm on the East Valley, which is in Mesa, on the other side of Phoenix, and I had a very good shot. I mean, that thing was, if you held out a quarter, it was still going to be bigger than the quarter, so it was pretty obvious. There's a lot of witnesses all around the valley here in Arizona. So it's definitely a big deal. And I posted the video to YouTube. I was actually on my motorcycle and had a helmet cam. That's how I got it. But
wow, what's the
the
name
other
of
people were obviously the video. They can obviously see it, and I pulled up next to a guy, and him and his buddy saw it in the video that I posted. So it's, you know, obvious. It has a lot of evidence there that this is just not something that's photoshopped or made up.
Absolutely.
I have some other videos too that they've captured as well. And in my opinion, I think this is actually an extraterrestrial spacecraft, and or I guess you could say interdimensional being, because extraterrestrials, in my opinion, are interdimensional. And so I think this craft, because I saw two like little white orbs from my angle, it looked like it was in the cloud flying with the center thing, and you couldn't see it in my video because it was so far away, because obviously this was somewhere in California. But I could see it with the naked eye.
You know, Vaughn, we're going to get to callers and other people's videos, and it's quite incredible what you captured as well, being that far away from Los Angeles. One quick question. Are you related to Robert Bingham?
No, I am not.
Okay.
Not that I'm aware.
Well, there's a possibility. Maybe we're going to get you guys talking to each other, and maybe you guys could be related. But let's get to more callers in the third phase of Moon. We're going to get your name, where you were when you captured it, and your opinion whether this is extraterrestrial, or do you believe what the major media is telling you what it is. 858, you're live. Third phase of Moon. 585.
Hey, Blake. Yeah, Blake. Hey, what's going on, bro? What's going on, Blake? My name's Eric Booth. I'm a 4-year Army veteran. I got out as a specialist last year. This thing clearly was not any type of artillery that I've ever witnessed. I was in San Diego, Claremont to be exact area. I have video footage of this thing. I've also taken still shot images and zoomed in and x-rayed it. I've seen anti-aircraft from tanks. I've seen various types of artillery rounds. This thing looked nothing like some sort of Trident missile that the Pentagon claims the Navy, let off. That was not a Trident missile. That was clearly a UFO, and what I seen was a triangular-shaped craft. Again, like the last gentleman said, with a few lights underneath of it. Again, like I said, I'd taken some still shot images as well, and those turned out pretty solid.
Right, Eric, so you got some video photographs. Did you submit them to Third Phase Moon yet?
Yes, those were the ones that I had in the Skype. Like,
okay, got it. We got it. Definitely, we got the video. We're going to be sharing that with permission granted from the public. This is the way it is, how it rolls right here at Third Phase Moon. Getting out, reaching out to the people.
I think it's time that we stop holding this, keeping these things behind closed doors.
Gotta get the word out. We got to get the word out. You know what, Eric? We're going to get back to you. We got to get to other callers, but we want to get your opinion about, the reaction to all this. Area code 714. You're live, Third Phase Moon. Where were you?
Hi, my name's Christopher Oliveri, and I witnessed this in Anaheim, California, right next to Disneyland.
Wow, did you get any video of this?
I didn't get the video. My fiance did. I got some pictures. I got in each stage it was at. This is I observed. So it was a white orb, and then a big smoke cloud came out of nowhere, and then a green/bluish light, and then I could see it moving towards the left, towards the ocean.
Green or bluish? That's strange. Your opinion, extraterrestrial, or you heard what the major media had to say about it?
I believe it was extraterrestrial. I was going to go eat with my fiance. I'm sitting there looking at it, and I said, there's no way this has to be extraterrestrial. That's why I sent it right away into you, the photo I have.
Oh, so you sent this in, so we're going to be sharing some more evidence via granted from the public, and we got the names that we're going to be putting credit where credit's due. So you sent this in. Should I look for it in my Gmail?
That's actually in your Facebook.
On my Facebook. Okay, and
Yeah.
What was your Facebook name again?
Christopher Oliveri.
Okay, we're going to look for that. We'll find it there. We're going to get that out and share your photos to the world. Thanks for calling in. Stick around. We want to get everybody's opinions. I just want to welcome everybody to the show. This is, wow, quite exciting. 570, you're live, third phase of moon. Welcome to the show.
Hi, this is Christina from Pennsylvania, and I didn't see anything. I'm just listening.
Okay, Christina, just can you listen online? Appreciate that.
I actually can't. My computer's down right now, so I really wanted to hear the show.
We'll try and keep you on. Let's get to area code 949. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Blake, how's it going?
Hey, F1, were you there? Did you see this?
Yes, I did. I was the one that was sitting below Circle K in Newport Beach.
Did you get any video?
Yeah, I actually emailed it to you from Surf Creeper 51, and I sent one to you about really 45 minutes ago. That got what I saw with my bare eyes. Someone else actually got on video. Julian Solonita was his YouTube channel. And this thing was not a rocket. It was a full-on UFO. I saw it hovering above Circle K for like 5 minutes. And then these two red lights behind it started flashing probably about 100 yards behind it. And all of a sudden, a white spiral, real brief, in front of it about 500 yards, started to just out of nowhere happen. And the thing cruised right into it. And then the bright light happened, and it became what everyone saw it on the video. I was on the phone with my dad. I said, "Dad, let me call you right back." And I went to hit record on my phone. Battery was at 5%. So I plugged it in. I'm yelling at the guys across the street, "Hey, look in the sky." And they finally looked, and then my phone had 6%. I was able to hit record, and that's what I sent you.
We were going to get to that.
It was
wow,
insane.
Yeah, we got your video, and thanks a lot for sharing it with us right here in Third Phase Moon. We'd like to share where people that share it with the world, and they get credit. Their names, the original links, and testimony as well. Thanks for calling in, man. What you captured was amazing. Let me get your opinion. Extraterrestrial, or do you believe what the government?
I think it was extraterrestrial. I definitely think it was extraterrestrial because it was too. It freaked me out. I was tripping. I was like, it was too unbelievable right before my eyes. It couldn't have been man-made for sure. The way that spiral happened and everything.
Let me get your name again.
This is Billy from Newport Beach.
Okay, Billy, we got your info. Stand by. We're gonna we're gonna try and get back to everybody. But wow, the phone lines. California wants to know what was going on over their skies. And one of my opinions is if they're going to say that is a missile test, why are they launching it over citizens? They said it went out over and landed in the ocean. We're getting eyewitnesses that said it was going inland, people. So this is quite incredible. Let's get to the next caller, 510. You're live, Third Phase Moon. What was your reaction to the event? Did you submit any video to us?
Hello, Blake.
Yep.
Hi, Blake. My name is Jose Ortiz. I submitted a video to you on the night of the event. I mentioned that I was in the north part of California. Yeah, and basically like what everyone else has been saying, I noticed also the little orbs in the back with my own eyes when I was watching this when I was on the freeway heading home with my girlfriend. And the minute I saw that object, when I looked into the sky, it was in like the western part, heading west, so it was more towards like the water if I was going northbound. And it immediately reminded me of the same incident from Florida. When I looked at it very carefully, I also saw the triangular black shape at the very tip of the bright white light that I was filming. And it's no surprise to me. Ever since I started self-enlightenment, I've pretty much came aware of all the UFOs and the cover-ups and everything. So it was a really nice thing to see, and I'm glad that a lot of people are starting to become awake and are becoming more aware of this. And yeah, as soon as I filmed it, it just disappeared, and I could still see it with my own eyes.
What was the reaction quickly to the people who were with you in the vehicle?
It was pretty more like a WTF. They have never seen it, and they just took out their cameras. And it's funny because the minute that we all noticed it, as we were on the freeway, my girlfriend yelled out and said, "Record it, because they're probably going to say it's a missile, just like from Florida." And that's exactly what happened. So, I'm just glad that a lot of people are seeing the truth. And, I'm definitely keeping my eyes on the sky.
Wow, thanks. Jose, we looked at your video and we're sharing it, and it's going to be, it was quite amazing. Filming and driving is kind of dangerous, but under these circumstances, go for it, man, all the time.
Yeah. I was the driver and she was recording, but
there you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But it was
Jose, stand by, man.
Thank you.
Stand by. We're gonna appreciate that. People want to get their video footage out. Let's get to a caller calling in from area code 619. You're live, Third Phase Moon.
Hey, Blake, this is Matthew. Can you hear me?
Mackie?
Yes. Yeah,
hey,
Matthew.
Mackie.
This is me.
Matthew, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I was wondering if you guys had an opportunity to see the footage that I put onto YouTube. I tried to send it to you guys, but for some reason I could not get the link over to you guys. But I actually have full footage of everything that happened, the lights behind the trail, everything.
Wow. What's the name of your YouTube channel, Matthew?
Actually, it's just I think it's under Irish Ninja 1976 at gmail.com.
Oh, is that the name of your YouTube channel?
You know what? I believe so. I posted it last night. It took me like 3 hours to download it.
Yeah.
I tried like I said, I tried to send it to you guys. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Blake.
Yep. Thanks,
yes,
man.
sir.
You know what? You got to get me your YouTube channel name and put a question mark on that.
Okay.
Or you could send me the link. You could send me the link, but he's got to get to his YouTube channel, right? So get me the name of your YouTube channel, and then we're going to look that video up. We're going to put a question mark on you right now, okay? And but I'm sure we'll figure this out by the end of the night, right?
Oh, for sure. Because I think that I actually caught the full footage from start to beginning, to where a lot of people. I looked at all the videos, and I'm telling you, I saw way more than other people saw.
There you go. You know what? We're just for safety's sake, so I could find hopefully we could find your YouTube channel. What is that? Surfer Ninja?
Irish Ninja. Actually, you can actually find it on my Facebook. It's under Matthew Morrissey. I posted a link on my Facebook as well.
Matthew Morrissey. Okay, well,
Morissey.
Okay. Right, Matthew, stand by. We're going to try and look that up, okay? And we're going to get to another caller in. Wow, I want to see that video. This is, we got a lot of callers in tonight, people. Record breaking. 619, you're live, Third Phase Moon. Welcome to the show. Another 619, San Diego.
Hey, Blake, how's it going?
Kelly, did you see this?
You know what? I did not. I was in Utah at the time, but my stepdaughter was there, and she said that she had seen it, and her little brother. What they were saying that what had happened was when they seen it, and this is in Utah. This is three states over, and they also seen the four lights come out, shoot out of it, and it was like it looked like they were saying it kind of looked like like in the line there was four lights. But I'm in the Navy, and I've been to the Gulf of the War, and I've seen these Trident missiles be launched from submarines and destroyers. That is nothing like what we ever got. I mean, what I've seen. Also on YouTube, you can also look at stuff that's called wormholes, and they have tons of videos, the exact same stuff worldwide. These are either jump gates or, they're coming through in our atmosphere to where we can see these things coming in. I also have a cousin. I have my.
Well, wait, hold on a sec, Kelly. Kelly, 1 second. What you just tapped a nerve there, because I mentioned this yesterday about this possible time-dimensional portal that opened up over Los Angeles, and people are saying, "Look, it's a rocket, it's missile. Listen to the media. It's already been told that the military launched this. You're nuts." But then so far we've had almost 30 callers in, and not one of them has said that they believe what the major media is telling them. And this is a major relief to me that the world is smarter and they're waking up. And this is amazing.
Yeah, if you've ever been around a rocket that huge, that thing is going to make some noise. You're going to hear that thing rocketing off the ocean, I mean, I can hear jets coming in from like airplanes coming in, and you can hear that stuff like Eric would. If no one heard anything through all those videos, you hear nothing. All you hear is them talking. You hear the like police or cars rolling by. You don't hear a rocket blaring off like that. That thing, if that is that huge, to see over 4 states, Arizona, Utah, and California, there is no way in hell that is a rocket. There's no way. Actually, I wanted to also tell you too. I have my cousin
quickly, Kelly,
from 805. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yep. 805. What's that all about? We got to get to callers. Go ahead.
That's me, my cousin. He'll be calling in. He's seen the exact thing. He's seen this from the start to finish, and he's also going to be calling in tonight.
Wow, and he's got a video. Okay, we'll be looking out that for Kelly. Stick around, okay? You know what? We're just about to go to break, and we're going to get to reaction. We got a few more callers we could get into real quick before we do that. 707, you're live, Third Phase of Moon. Welcome to the show. Where were you when this went down? What was the reaction? And did you submit anything to Third Phase?
I didn't submit anything, but I was near Sacramento, and I was looking up, and I'm originally from Humboldt, and I was caught off guard. I was like, what is that? You know, I hadn't listened to anything. I didn't have the radio on. I was just minding my own business, driving up north on the 5, and I just saw something from a big distance, something blue, looked like a missile. And I'm like, wait, but it just didn't make any noise. And I keep hearing about everybody with the same thing. I have a flip camera, so I didn't have a camera. I have a flip phone, so it doesn't have a camera on it. So I couldn't take a picture or anything. But, I mean, it just didn't have any sound. It looked really weird. It had little things that were coming off of it. And that's what caught me off. I'm like, a missile, you know, just that were going forward, off and sideways, and just little things that were coming off of it. And yeah, it was just weird. You know, I just kind of wanted to share that.
Absolutely. Hey, thanks for calling in. What was your name again?
My name is Vic.
Hey, Victor, let me get this from you. Extraterrestrial, or do you believe what the major media is putting out there?
Man, I think it's so much disinformation that it's either ET or they're on the verge of figuring out, or just trying to expose us to anti-gravity technology, perhaps.
There you go, man. Yeah, sure. Suppressed information, reverse engineered alien technology exists, and sure, I think whatever it is, they should be telling us at least a heads up. From what I've heard, there's multiple sources saying that, yeah, they did give a heads up that this was going to go down. But then there are other sources saying that, from the military, saying that this wasn't them. So I don't know who to believe. So Vandenberg, what we're hearing, said they didn't launch anything. So weird, conflicting information coming in. And, you know, I'm going to take the public's word for this. Let's get to another caller in real quick. 707, another 707. You're live, Third Phase of Moon.
Oh, yeah. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to just tell you what I seen, man. And it was coming from the Los Angeles area. My name is LeVar. And okay, I'm in Fairfield. What I seen is I thought it was a helicopter at first. And it was coming from the north. And when it didn't come over my head, it stopped. And then it left at light. And then what happened was it blinked 2 times and then it went west. So I think that's the people in Sacramento were the last people to see it, like in Northern California. But
so was this heading out towards the Pacific Ocean, or was it going inland?
It was coming north at first, and then it turned. So I don't know if they said it was a missile. Yeah, it turned west. Straight west.
Missiles don't turn. Not north. They go on a trajectory on target. No. This is weird.
It turned
west.
Is
weird. It doesn't make much sense, people. This is I'm thinking that.
And I watched it for like 15 minutes. I watched it for 15 minutes, and it looked like it went up into space. That's what it looked like. It went into space, and then it looked like it turned into a star, and it started blinking again. But the lights went up and down. It wasn't like a wide light. It was just a light going up, the light going down. It was just like flickering. But it was definitely weird, and it wasn't no missile. It left the light behind. It had a big light, like a helicopter, and it had a light in the middle of it, and it left that light behind. So we was thinking it was some kind of mist that it sprayed on us, because it was about 20 witnesses. We was at the cemetery visiting my passed away family member, so we got a clear view of it, and it was like real crazy, like, man, I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is my first time seeing a UFO in person, and it didn't make no noise. That's when we found out that it wasn't no helicopter. We knew it wasn't no helicopter.
Crazy. Incredible. Thanks for calling in, and sorry for the family's loss there, but you know what? I'm glad you got to see your first UFO, and now you got something that you could think about, right?
Yeah.
Okay, man. Welcome. Thanks for calling in. We got to get to another caller, and we're gonna get to him right now, or her, calling in from Los Angeles, area code 310. You're live, third phase of moon.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. My name's Mike, and myself and my son and his buddy were outside riding their bikes. I emailed you earlier today with 6 video clips about what I saw out there, and actually it was my son and his friend riding the bikes. I was in the garage working on a wood project, and they came in telling me to come outside and look. There's a UFO they said it was coming from a star far away. They said they were watching it, and it was coming really fast. And so I told them, I didn't have time for that nonsense. And and then finally I said, I figured I better go out there and see what he's talking about.
Absolutely.
And
good
when
idea.
we went out there, I went out there and I looked up, and it was humongous.
Came to mind?
WTF
came to mind? WTF came to mind?
Yes, WTF came to mind immediately. It was humongous. I'm in Redondo Beach, and so I'm right by the coastline, right? And
Absolutely.
This thing was. I looked up and it was just. Humongous. It was, and you could see there was a helicopter that went by, and the helicopter seemed like it was just as close, maybe even. And it was like a little speck compared to the enormous sized. To me, it looked like a gigantic V, like a flying V.
Yeah, it looked like a triangular shaped craft. Actually, from what I see with all the videos that we've gotten submitted here, and Redondo Beach probably was a really good viewing spot. You know what, people? We're going to get to people's reactions now, like what you're hearing right now. This is breaking news. Third phase of moon. It doesn't get much better than this when you got a state the size of California. I think 35 million just in the Los Angeles County region alone. I'm guesstimating, but a lot of people saw this in 4 states. People, something went down or over pretty much the West Coast of the United States. What it is, we're going to try and find out. This is Blake Cousins, Third Phase of Moon Radio. We'll be right back.
We have an unidentified object. We have an unidentified object. Object confirmed.
unidentified flying objects captured over Los Angeles and in 4 other states. Something big's happening, people, and they want to share it right here to Third Phase Moon and the world via the public. That's who we trust. Permission granted. Thank you very much. That's what it's all about. People reach out. We reach out. We talk to people. People talk back. It takes a little bit of work, but hey, we're not going to go and take people's footage and think that you're doing any investigative journalism without doing a little bit of research. And, I'm going to call them again hacks. There's a lot of hacks out there, Anyway, we're going to get to serious journalism right now. Area code 805, I think we got a heads up that you had some video you wanted to share to Third Phase.
Yes.
805.
Hello? Yes.
Yep.
Hello?
Welcome to the show.
Yeah. This is my first time calling.
Thanks for calling in, man. There's a lot of first-time callers in tonight. What's your name?
Yeah. My name's Mark.
Hey, Mark. Did you see the event?
Yes, I sure did. I was in Chinatown that night when it happened, and yeah, for that was no missile. Well, like they were saying, and then the videos, they don't really show you what really happened, because there was I would say a explosion effect or something, and there was the best way for me to explain it was a ripple effect, like when you throw a rock in a pond or something, because there was an immense wave vibration or something before that light even showed. You can't even really it's hard to explain, but there was a big round ring around that white thing that's not showing on video.
Would you consider it an interdimensional rip in space? The particles were kind of confused around it?
I would say that, that it might have opened up a portal, or it could have been something like that, because it didn't look like it it was actually moving the air and the the whole it's kind of hard to explain, but yeah, it was something way different than than that's from this planet. I know that. I've never seen anything like that. I've seen rockets being launched from Vandenberg. I've seen missiles being launched, and this is nothing even similar to that, because it even changed colors. When I first seen it, it was an orange, reddish, ball, and at first I thought it was a shooting star or something, because it had fire trail or something coming off the back end of it, and then it dropped something. And when I say it dropped something, because it trailed it for a short distance, and it was flashing reddish blue-green lights, and then it probably only flashed probably about 4 or 5 times. Then that object disappeared. Then that's when probably about 10, 15 seconds after that object disappeared, that it fell out behind it, then it did its first little explosion, and then it went for probably about another 30, 45 seconds, and then that's when it did its other explosion, with the video that everybody's showing. But there was actually a first explosion before that one that wasn't as big as the second one, but there was one prior to that nobody captured.
Wow. Thanks for calling in, Mark. There's not just one video. There's thousands of videos, and we're sharing just probably the tip of the iceberg of what people shot. But we're trying.
And it's not really showing that round blast that it actually made. The videos, none of the videos that I've seen is showing that. It's it's just showing the white light and the immense light in the sky. But there was an actual a round plume of smoke or something, and it got it intensified. It went from one size to a bigger size, and it rippled 2 or 3 times to intensify the size of that circle. It's pretty awesome.
Sure. Wow, it is awesome, and I think we're going to be getting video that you're going to be seeing in Third Phase of Moon, the special on our YouTube channel, when we go over all of the callers that have called in tonight and share the videos that people have captured on the ground with their eyes wide open, their minds pretty much resolved that they're not buying what the major media is saying. This is a good day. This is a real good day for disclosure, in my opinion. Area code 619. Another 619 calling in from San Diego. You're live, Third Phase of Moon. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Blake, it's Kelly again. I'm sorry, I was calling from my wife's phone. But the only thing I wanted to say, that was my cousin that was on there, and that one guy was correct that it did take a quick turn. like it did a 90-degree turn and flew off. That's another thing that my cousin forgot to mention as well. But
Did he have any video? Tell him to submit the video, Kelly. Okay. Let's get. We got a Yuri Bifer. Yuri, you there, Yuri?
Yes.
Hey Yuri, welcome to the show. Where were you when this went down?
No, thanks, Blake. I'm sorry. I'm just watching this. My first time caller. But I've been a big fan of yours.
Hey, man, thanks for watching. Welcome to the Third Phase Moon Radio. This is a big night to call in. Go ahead.
Yeah, actually, I was just turning in just to see another video of yours, and I saw this, and I saw that normally you do your Friday nights at 11 Eastern, because I'm in Toronto, Canada, and I didn't know that it was going to go down tonight, and I was really surprised to see that one.
Well, it's a special report tonight, Yuri, and so what do you think so far of what you've seen in the videos? Are you believing what you're in Canada? Do you believe what the United States major media is putting out there, that this is some kind of rocket launch?
Oh no. I just finished watching it actually prior to my call, and I'm 100% convinced this is whatever it is. It's probably I would probably say it's maybe something made by the government, but it's not it's a ET or something that they've made, and they're not want to share it with us. It's obviously that it's not something that we all know how to make, and
it's a black ops situation. It's a black ops, blackout, cover up. Something big. Let's see. Did Matthew, you still there?
Yes.
Hey Matthew, did you did we get the bit? Were we able to figure out this video that you want to get to us?
Actually, I sent it to your Facebook.
Okay, we're going to share that. So let's get to the reaction of the people that were on the ground next to you when this went down. And you've seen missile launches before, you stated, right?
I'm sorry?
Have you seen a missile launch before?
I actually have, and I tell you right now that it was nowhere close to anything like that ever.
What is the sound of a missile launch? Do you hear anything?
Oh, it's a loud rolling sound. There's rockets going. I mean, you can hear it, and this thing had no sound whatsoever. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was far enough in the distance to where you might not be able to hear it. But I mean, if people are calling in saying they didn't hear anything, then I'm just saying I've never seen anything like that ever in my life. It reminds me of the thing that happened. I believe it was in Norway, where it was something very similar, where there was kind of a white explosion coming out, and then the orb shot through the center of it, and it just kept going. That was almost the same exact thing that I saw.
Yeah, absolutely, and that was a huge event. It had the whole world kind of keeping their eyes more on the skies. Robert Bingham does this quite often. He's always having his eyes on the skies, and he's there in Los Angeles, and he states that this is something big. This is extraterrestrial. He's been calling it that disclosure's happening, and it's going to happen very soon. And I think this is some disclosure when you get 100% of the audience that calls in full on agreeing that this is not the story that has been told to us. Robert, something is happening. This is a good day, right?
Yes, this is what I stated. I think you remember when I said that thing about Fausto being there. I had stated that the terrestrials had sent down these dead leaves on me, and I couldn't figure out what it was they were trying to tell me. These leaves were dropping from thousands of feet. And then I figured it out. They were telling me that disclosure was going to come from them in the fall. And I've been saying that for the longest, that they were going to show up to everybody around the world in the fall. And that's the only disclosure you're going to get, because anything other than anything, if people believe that the government's going to tell you that they've been lying to you all this time is never going to happen. And
we're over this story about how every time the major media talks about this, and they're calling everybody that's called in that no, this isn't a UFO that people saw over California. They're already telling people don't believe what your own mind tells you. It's getting it's getting ridiculous. Eric, you've been in the military, right?
Yeah, yes, I have, Blake. Yes, I have. Again, and just like everybody's telling you, these are facts that this did happen at 6 p.m. Saturday, November 7th, Pacific Standard Time. This thing was unlike any other missile launch I've ever witnessed. I've actually seen a shuttle launch from Cape Canaveral in Florida. It looked nothing like any kind of missile or rocket that I've ever seen. This thing was just totally bizarre. It had texture, it had shape. Not only that, it was moving ultra fast across the stratosphere. It just had this energy to it. It had a plume come off of it, like the other gentleman said, and that plume actually had a sulfuric type smell to it. I don't know if anybody else noticed that, but in my clip you'll actually hear me say it getting weird to breathe because I actually started struggling breathing. That it felt like it was that.
Well, now this is going into a whole new direction. Sorry, I had just to regroup you, just so everybody. I want to get this. You smelled something from this, and I smell a sulfuric type chemical or whatever it was, sulfuric type smell, like somebody threw a box of matches in a fire, coming from this thing. Well, now this sounds like there's been a mass poisoning, but I'm not going to say. I'll retract that.
I mean, not this. Even my friend Anthony in the video, he clearly says, "Whoa, this is some killer gas cloud shit," literally, and you can hear him say it in the video. This thing was bizarre. Like, this thing was beyond. In fact, it did almost look like a thermonuclear weapon. To an extent, it had a plume to it.
Hold on a sec. I got to get other people's if they smelt anything. Vaughn, you were there. Did you smell anything from this?
You know what's really strange? Until you mentioned that, I actually was thinking the exact same thing. I was on a motorcycle, and I noticed that kind of like a metallic, weird. I can't explain it. I don't want to give too much information, but I did notice the atmosphere was strange and it did have a weird smell to it. And I was here in Arizona.
No, now I'm getting. This might not be a good day now after this kind of.
Yeah, it's tripping me out that he said that because I was thinking the same thing on my motorcycle, going, "Man, what is going on? It stinks out here." But it was my whole entire ride, and I rode about 20 miles, and it was the same feeling the whole ride.
Blake, this is Robert Beam. Can I talk?
Yeah, Robert, did you smell anything? Go ahead.
I didn't smell anything, didn't hear anything, and as you can see my video, it's right there. I mean, I didn't even have to zoom in to get this great capture.
Where were you?
And so it was. Blake, as you know, I've taken videos of many terrestrial craft, and I know more about them than most people. And it was definitely a terrestrial craft. It was not a thermonuclear explosion or anything.
Extraterrestrial.
And bringing the sulfuric gas smell, I assume the person is trying to put a devilish tint on that, and I totally would avoid that.
Hold on a sec, Robert. I'd have to disagree with you on that. There's already multiple people that have said this, just not one person. You're in Pasadena. I see that you're in a city surrounded by a lot of buildings, automobiles. There's a lot of smell that could be diverted on that. Stand by. We're going to get to other callers and see if they had any kind of sensation. You can't just automatically jump on somebody when they're saying that this is their senses, and that I don't think they're lying at all. They actually submitted videos themselves. Let's see if area code 707. Let's see. We got but Taritz. Oh yeah, he's too far. He was too far from the position, so he couldn't have any testimony on that. Let's see if 714 does. 714, you there? You saw it. Did you smell anything unusual?
Me?
Yep. Welcome back.
I didn't smell anything exactly, but I was at an In-N-Out burger, so that smell could have very well overwhelmed whatever smell that they had smelling. But what I did notice is that about after the light that was emitted kind of dissipated, the sky quickly cleared of any haze or clouds, and I noticed for the rest of the night that the sky seemed unusually clear because Los Angeles is typically covered with smog, and it hadn't really rained too recently. So I was kind of wondering why is the sky so clear tonight? It doesn't make any sense of why everything's so clear.
Well, that is interesting because let's just say if it was a rocket, did it explode or it seemed like it just kind of disappeared out of existence? What do you think, Kelly? Was there any on the ground reports of a weird smell?
No, not that I know of. I mean, if you would, if my cousin's still on, he was like he said, he was right in Chinatown, so he would probably know more than anything about that.
Yeah, but Chinatown, In-N-Out Burger, there's a lot of smells going on around there. So, hey, I'm not exactly sure. We got, is this Vaughn again? Vaughn? Hey, Vaughn, so.
Yeah, I'm here.
Where were you were you around an area that you might have
I
something?
was riding from Mesa to Queen Creek, and so it was
not much things going around that could, like, cross your sense of smell.
No, I ride a lot, so I mean we might have like cow manures on the field or whatever, because I ride past some farm fields, and so there's kind of some stenches around certain areas. But it seemed like the whole ride there was just it felt kind of different. I can't explain it. I don't want to like put my own spin on it. I just felt something different as far as like something was strange, and I don't know if it's because I started my ride with actually looking at this thing, but I wasn't trying to, I'm not trying to read into it and say, oh, it was this UFO or it's something bad or negative. I just noticed something felt weird, and it was kind of like a little bit of a smell that I had. It more like a metallic, or I wouldn't say it's so much sulfuric like eggs, but it did have a smell, kind of like a weird difference in the atmosphere that I could sense.
Well, Robert, this is Vaughn Bingham, and you got to believe that Vaughn's being genuine there, correct?
Yeah, but I guess he's correct, but I don't know how you can smell something when you have a helmet on and you're riding a motorcycle. But anyway,
trust me,
at a certain speed. But anyway, I just know what I saw, and Blake, I stated on your radio show, Blake, that this was going to happen, and it happened.
Well, you did. You did.
I did.
Absolutely
I stated right on your radio show. Told you it was going to happen.
And
it did. So I don't know what further or more I could say about it, except that I caught it on video, and I think I caught the best video, but where you can see the craft going further than the plume.
Hands
and
down,
the plume
Robert.
Looked like the plume looked like intelligent energy to me. If you look really good at my video, it's a good capture from my Panasonic video. You'll see that if you zoom in, you'll see that it's a very intelligent energy, if I can describe it like that.
Absolutely,
anyway.
Robert. We're seeing your video, and you did announce a few weeks ago on the radio show, and that something was going to go. Disclosure is going to happen in November, a short period of time, and you actually captured this video, a damn good capture of a phenomenon that everybody agrees that this is extraterrestrial. And you know what? That's it right there, Robert.
Thank you, Blake.
There it is. Robert Bingham submitted some incredible video. I appreciate that. I appreciate the world right now for listening in, and the people from the Southern California area and around the United States, close to the Western Hemisphere. You know what? We're going to be posting all the videos tonight. I got to thank everybody for sharing with us this information as it came in liquid over the past 24 hours. This is breaking news, and we're trying to deal with it as fast as we can, getting the credit where credit's deserved. We're going to try and get it as accurate as we possibly can, with permission granted from the people. Third phase of the moon's not going anywhere. We're looking for your videos. If you've captured a UFO, something like what you've captured that was seen tonight, we'd sure like to see it. Now, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this. We're going to be back Friday. Again, it's going to be 11 p.m. if you're in New York. And if you're in Los Angeles, it's going to be 8 p.m. We're going to be doing another live radio show. As usual, taking callers from around the world, sharing your videos, sharing your testimony, doing it the way the people want to hear it. Live and raw. Everybody, keep your eyes on the skies. We're not alone. This is Blake Cousins, a special report, Third Phase of Moon Radio. Keep your eyes on the skies, everybody. We'll see you again next time. Thanks to all the callers and listeners and the submitters for sharing. It's big time. And the subscribers that support, they're the best. We'll see everybody again next time. Blake Cousins.